All right, now we're live. Let's see. Probably do my commission first. All right. Hey, what's up, tea enthusiasts? How you doing? I just woke up, took a shower. Didn't really have breakfast. It was more like snacks. I had like pepperoni and crackers with some Arizona sweet tea, which I'm still drinking. I got like the really big can.
Happy to oblige.
Oh wait, I forgot. This is not my companionship team. This is my companionship team. Hey, what's up, Mochi? Hey, there's a puzzle I had. Wait, is this part of? Yeah, this is part of 100% region, and I haven't finished this puzzle. Should probably do this one actually. Pepperoni and crackers. Yep. I was gonna have it with salami and brie cheese instead, but that would have been too heavy. I'm talking about the brie cheese for the most part.
Happy to oblige. This dance is for you. With all my strength. Heartless.
What the frick are they?
You are not welcome here.
Look alive. Here.
Where do you think you're?
Lots off.
Oh my gosh, I can't get past this this fence. Why is the Yaya level 9? Oh, it's because I am leveling her up. Leveling up the companionship, I mean. This is my companionship team. Like, if you look at my companionship for these 4 characters, right? There's a level 4, Nilo's at 8, Holly 9, and then Yaya at 8. But for a lot of the characters, I had them at friendship level 10, friendship level 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Not 10, because that's me. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, well, these ones are at 1, though. But these are like, oh yeah, this is why they're at 1, because they're newer characters. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. But you get the point. A lot of them are at companionship level 10.
This are nice. Let's take it easy.
And these guys are just next in line to get to level 10. It scares me. What do you mean? What do you mean it scares you? What's so scary? Oh, it was next to this teleport. I might as well stop when we're here. Yeah, I've been doing that pretty much ever since I got my Oh wait, that's right. There was a freaking puzzle over here, right? Yeah, there was a puzzle I haven't done. Yep, this puzzle. I can do this one. Question is, where is the mechanism to shoot it? Yeah. Probably over there. I wouldn't be surprised if it is, but we'll find out.
They got me.
I thought they would survive that, but I thought wrong.
With all my strength.
Well, I was right. It was over here. Luckily, Dea can heal herself.
I call dibs.
All right. Yeah, I need more sigils anyway. So any chest I can find, whether the region's 100% or not, would be super helpful because sigils in Sumeru are like you got to get more in quantity compared to Inazuma. Emergency, emergency. But yeah, today I'll probably be exploring the new region. Like I could continue on with this, right? But then if I do that, then I gotta do the desert, and then if I gotta do the desert, I gotta do everything else, right? But I think we're just gonna skip straight to over here, and then we'll just revisit this area later. After I do my daily commissions, of course, and use my resin.
Dance with the waves. Here. 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 Yeah.
The academia have taken a kinder view of us since everything that went down. I heard that they even released a ton of new regulations to support the desert folk. It'd take me till the end of time to read and understand all that documentation. I just hope from now on, the Wall of Samiel will only mark the place where sandstorms end, rather than my folks' hopes and dreams.
And they are so kind. I like the voice line she gets when she I don't even know where she got that voice line from. Does that activate when her companionship level goes up or something? I'm actually not sure. I don't think she says that as an idle thing. 3.6 gave me a curse. What do you mean? What curse did it give you? Maruf. Hey, what's up, Bisco? I got Lila at C9. Oof. Like, I am all for constellations for any character, but when you already got them at max constellation, that really that really sucks. Yeah, having constellation is never a bad thing, but having duplicates of ones that you have a constellation of sucks. I guess the only upside is that you get more coins, the gold coins. But still, you know, you rather go to constellations that you don't have than coins that might not even give you anything. Can I ask you a favor? I got some patients in today, so could you visit Dr. Zakaria? Am I seeing an ask him to try something? Leave it to me. Imagine wishing on this banner. I mean, I did wish on the banner. I already have both characters with their weapons. I really want, like if I were to wish, right, I'd want to get constellations for Lila or Kuki. Because I do use Kuki a lot, and Lila is just to have it. Because, like, she'd be a fun character at C6, not gonna lie. But, I know that I shouldn't. I should just save it. Especially since I already have both characters. Along with Kave, that's gonna be coming in the next update. Fortunately, he's gonna be on Baizu's banner, which is a really good thing. There might be a chance I might not get in because, you know, 4 stars can be an iffy thing, but I think I'll get him. Along with Baizu. Oh, bless myself. I didn't get no 5-star and no Cookie Shinobu. Hey, at least you built pity for something. But remember, you still have time to grind events because like they're still releasing events as time goes by for this update. And you got like 18 more days, right? Or maybe less depending on the region you're at. Bro, I have Nihina, but I don't have Fischl. Oh yeah, do you really like Fischl or something? Fischl's a really fun character in my opinion, especially if you get her at C6. I mean, if at C0 she's still very much usable, but I do find her more fun at C6. How many times have I told him he's fully capable of handling this simple on his own without needing my help? I bet the patients are exaggerating their discomfort again, thinking that a mere village doctor is unable to treat their serious illness. That's why Mom wants my prescription to reassure them. Looking after the villagers for so many years, has definitely not been an easy task. A stomachache. Oh, I see. To treat stomach aches, the prescription that I gave him last time will do. Okay, so I gotta pay attention to this part. Brew up a herbal soup out of raw ingredients listed in the prescription and add 3 henna berries. After that, keep boiling the soup on low and the ingredients become soft. Okay, so low, soft and mushy. Low and soft, mushy. Low, soft. Low, soft. Low, soft. Low, soft. Low, soft. And then we can skip the rest. Hold on, guys. I gotta remember this freaking this medicine recipe thing. Low and soft. Also, hey, what's up, Luke Rosin? Don't worry, I'll read you guys a message. I'm just trying to memorize. I got a memory of a goldfish, so I gotta keep on repeating it to myself internally. Low and soft. Low and soft. Motive. Let's see, about Zachariah's prescription, henna berries. How is this handwriting hard to understand? Like, what? So we need henna berries. Low. Soft and mushy. Allow me to check the prescription one more time, just in case we missed something. I like, regardless of whether we get it right or wrong. Like, he'll still check the prescription, and it's just like whatever we said. Thank you, traveler. Here's this for you. When I'm finished, I'll try it myself first. Operation Graze. This one is not new. I wonder if we'll get a new commission in the new region. That'd be really nice. Anyways, let's see what you guys were saying, because I was trying to remember something. So let me catch up on what you guys were saying. Hope I lose a 50-50. Bro, my luck is all gone. I wasted it on Ayaka. Bro, my Misty got Ayaka and C1 Shinha. I had 60 plus wishes and only got Lila. Big rip. Hello, Lube. I'm at 20 something or 30 something pity. Hi. Hey, what's up? You are Milk. Me with 68 pity. I'm saving my primals. I just need one more 5-star. Or doesn't matter if I lose a 50-50, just not Kiki. What's wrong with Kiki? Kiki is awesome. Or Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi or Kiki? I think it's Chi-Chi, right? Mochi is saying, to be honest, Baiza isn't really my type. I would most likely pull for Ganyu instead because waifu collector. I'm considering pulling Ganyu or saving for Kaza in Kokumu. I gotta figure out a character I gotta level up after I get Baizu. Or maybe I should level up Baizu, who knows?
What you get, and whether you take on the challenge is entirely up
Oh,
to
wrong way. Wrong direction. Oh, it's right there.
Stay close. No going off on your own. The desert doesn't take prisoners.
Oh, okay, guess what pull did I get here? You got her at 10 pulls, under 10 pulls. 100%, right? Or is it one pull? I'd be really surprised if it's one pull. Single pulls for the win? What is it? Okay, so for my resin, right? Let's see. Let's go back to Leela. What's today? Today is Friday. Okay. Oh, whoops, I hit my computer. On 3. Damn. Wins for everybody's. That's crazy. Wait, can I make more? I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, so I have enough to do one, just one elite boss. And I'll spend that on fighting this guy. I bless you with no Kiki for 1 year. Or Chi-Chi. I keep on forgetting like which one I'm supposed to use. I have 8 characters ability for Fountain just to prevent myself from wishing. I know. I got so many characters too. Like, let me look at like I gotta debate which one, because I'm already over the list of characters I have in my showcases. Like, let's look at my thing right now, really quick. So like, yeah, so technically I have 2 characters, but I refuse the level of Alloy. But for these characters, right, there's 1 character I can choose to level up. Like, I feel like I should level up Zhao because I have his weapon, right? But I don't really I feel like there might be another person that's more useful. Like Tenari or something, or maybe Alhaitham. But I don't have Alhaitham's weapon. And I don't have Tenari's. Yeah, I only have Zhao's weapon and Diluc's weapon. They're Child too, but like, I don't know. Child with his forever cooldown. I do have him at C1 or C2. But like, I don't know. I don't like his gameplay. Cool character though. Hey, what's up, Hermione? I forgot, how do you get in there? I literally forgot how to get over there. I did fight it. I just don't freaking remember where. It's probably in this cave over here. Yeah, that cave. I just go over here. It's a weird place to be. Oh yeah, so many chests around. It's like they just condensed everything. They didn't know where to put the chests. They just like put three chests plus a puzzle in this one area over here. They're just shoving everything they can. Build some of your C6 4-star characters. They're better than some of your 5 stars. You know, you're right. You're right. Like, what characters do I have? They're at C6. Right. Wow, Godo doesn't have any constellations. Hazo, Dory. I got Toma. Yao is actually pretty decent. Yanfei. Ningguang. Razor. So it looks like I got some of the basic ones leveled up. Sayu's at C5. Amber C5. Kale. I kind of want to level up Kale, not gonna lie. But I need to focus on a 5-star character so that way I always have only just 8 characters, well, aside from Alloy, that are leveled up. Yeah, TS Hazel? Oof, never mind, I saw. Yeah, I don't have one. I don't have him. Okay, this guy is kind of annoying to fight. And the reason why he's so annoying, it's mainly because of his elemental shield. That's pretty much the only annoying thing about him. So characters I can use to combat that would probably be this and that.
Sure.
That should be good enough. I'm just using my last 40 resin too on this guy.
Order guide.
Solidify.
I feel like this is a boss that should have been like released after you done like a quest or something, because like you just see him randomly and it's kind of weird.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, I was supposed to break that?
Illusion shattered.
I forgot.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Order guide you. Gather.
Dissipate. Out of my way. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
If you had only, you can just beat him with your own shield and just keep on hitting him until his shield breaks.
I will have order.
I'll settle this. Zuma shines eternal.
I feel like this boss in particular is probably the hardest one. The hardest elite boss I've seen. Only because of the elemental shield. I can see people really struggling with this if they're new to the game. Oh wow, I got lucky. That's a nice looking, what do you call it? Drop material. A mystical weapon attained after defeating the 4 iron envoy dark tidings. Rings are shaped like passageway, which is why arcane formations are meant to produce some mystical effect. Are often ring shaped, such rings are perhaps gateways intended to guide the universe itself. Universe itself, okay.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave storms behind for a better life.
Oh wait, that's right guys, I was doing a quest. Go near Timire. To solve the anomaly that has appeared in the sky, you must first go into the desert to make contact with Nagarjunites. So I guess we're going to be doing a quest, guys, instead. Maybe I should edit the title, huh? I should edit the title of the stream. Hold up. Let me just switch to Nihida, Nilo.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Actually, I should use... Actually, no. Yeah, I have Nilo, so it's fine. It's 100% okay. Hold up. So I have to go over here. Oh. Let me just look up what this quest is called so that way I can change the title of the stream because sure people will be... I'm technically still exploring, but it's not really exploration at this point now. Khvarena, the good and evil. So let me... Hold up, guys. Let me just change the title of the stream. Can I... Oh wait, undo! Undo. What the heck? I wasn't trying to delete that, Mochi. My bad. Can I undo? Hide user. No, you guys can see that, right? Just making sure. Yeah, can you guys still see the bot? Because I muted it by accident. See settings. Can I... Oh wait, I can't even manage it anymore. Never mind, guys. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. Actually, wait. I can go over here. Alright, just making sure. Whoops, that's my voice. Let me go to YouTube Studio and change the title. Go to video. Advanced mode. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Video and oh wait, I can clip my videos? That's pretty cool. Edit video. There. That's what I was trying to click. And this quest is called... What is it called? Khvarena. Man, it's so freaking small. Let me go back to the game. Khvarena. I don't know how to say that. Khvarena. Actually, let me return. Hold up, let me respell that. Yeah, I forgot that I didn't do this quest yet. 3.6. And save. Alright, cool. Now we got that done and taken care of, and then I can go back to playing. Congratulations on hitting 3K subs. Thank you. I still haven't posted anything about that. I have the picture of me hitting 3,000. I've just been like, I've been playing, like yesterday, I had no excuse. I was playing Stardew Valley with my cousin. And that was, I don't know, I spent like a whole 3 hours on that, just playing co-op with them. So that was fun. And then I kind of just like didn't post anything about that. I was supposed to have posted something, but I didn't. But thank you for noticing. Anyways, go back to the quest. So I guess before, yeah, because I want to complete this quest because I'm assuming there's probably certain places in the map that I'm not able to get to, and it's probably locked behind a quest. So we're gonna do that right now. Hey, what's up, Sornor? I don't know about for you guys, but like my Streamlabs looks different now. Like I wasn't trying to do it. It has like a gray highlight for me. I'm not sure if that's the same with you. Here, let me refresh it. Yeah, it has a gray highlight. Does your Streamlabs have a gray highlight, guys? Because I clicked something and I did it by accident and then now I'm regretting it. That must be the sign of a pal shell, huh? A huge hole with lots of pores up oozing out of it. Oh, things don't look so great. And that looks like one of the new enemies. I'll leave him be. We can see the gray highlight. Well, as long as you guys can see the bot, I guess that's okay. I'm not sure what the gray highlight means, but it's just whatever. I might go. Yeah, no worries, no worries. If you gotta go, you gotta go. But yeah, if you're going right now, thank you for coming by and have a great day. Remember, guys, I don't mind if you guys leave, stay, or whatever. Because when I first started streaming, nobody watched me for a whole month, and I was like, okay, that's normal. So I'm completely fine either way. Talk to the person near the camp. Who are you? You guys don't look like tribespeople of the desert, more like adventurers from a faraway land. That is exactly the case. But no matter who you are, this is as far as you will get. Please go back. We've been commissioned to come here. We are here to resolve the issue regarding the sign of Apalsha. The sign of Apalsha, how did you know of this name? We are adventurers who have an organization at our backs, Catherine of the Venture Bill. Since you know the sign of Apalsha, you must have heard of Order of the Skeptics, right? The desert past this point is a restricted zone under our guard. As a ranger of the Order of Skeptics, I cannot let you pass no matter what reason you may have. The Order of Skeptics Ranger. My apology, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Prio, I don't even know. A member of the Order of Skeptics in charge of guarding this place. Order of Skeptics. Probably remembers that Catherine told us to look for the Nagarjui sites or something. Looks like probably isn't the one we're looking for. Nagarjunites? That's just a derogatory name that those guys from the rainforest have for us. Lord Nagarjuna is a hero who fought against the monster alongside the divine bird's heir. He gained the divine power through the rite of Shinvat and put an end to the calamity. How dare they call such a great hero in our first, it should not be by his given name. We're just here to take our fall. So I believe that the Academia was full of cowards who would never dare to step foot into the desert. I won't lie, you've impressed me. Paimon didn't expect you to have such a strong opinion about the Academia. Of course, Lord. Alright, just rambling. But you're the one who couldn't resist blabbling. That's exactly my thoughts, Paimon. Why are you putting the blame on to us? Also, there's no need to be rash. Alright, otherwise show her the token that Catherine gave us. He'll know what's going on once he sees it. Token that had better not be some trick. But look, told you we weren't lying. The mysterious drone, the one that has a cryo marking on it. What is this shabby drone? You call this a token? Did Catherine mix things up? You guys don't think you can bribe me with such small thing, do you? Leave now or things will get nasty. Don't you underestimate a skeptics? Read on.
Stand with me. With all my strength.
Oh wow, I didn't even take out Traveler yet. Wait, Soros, why did you didn't have to attend to such trivial matters personally, let alone in front of these outsiders? We puri appear before whoever we wish, and our volition is not for you mere mortals to question. How dare you overstep your bounds? This little thing is about Paimon's side, and the way she talked is kind of funny. Why is Pero calling lady in that reverent tone? Your sins will be judged, but the time for that has yet to come. The two of you over there, as envoys of the academia, it is only polite to state your names first. No? Yeah, we should have introduced ourselves first, but that high and mighty attitude of yours is... My words and actions are not contrary to the traditions and principles of the party. The same cannot be said for you, nameless persons. Fine, we're not nameless. Paimon is Paimon, and she's Arukubox. We're adventurers who came here on a mission. I'm the one who is an adventurer. We are skeptics to look for the order of skeptics. I need only know your names. Your other trivialities do not concern me. However, as for that drum, the item has a profound connection with us, Perry, and is not something that you mortals should possess. Arukubox, I command you to present it to me immediately. No way, at least sound nicer about it when you're asking someone for a favor. Besides, the item is important to our commission. We're to hand it to the leader of this order of yours. If we give it to you and fail to complete the commission because of that, not only might we lose our reward, we might even have to pay more to the Adventurers Guild. That's a huge loss. You are Mora to think that you would risk your life in a place fraught with peril for such frivolous reasons. You know nothing of what transpires here. One mistake would send your race tumbling down an eternal samsara, and yet you commit deeds that are beyond even our comprehension. You humans are such interesting beings. Interesting. I thought they were going to say something more, more annoying. No matter. I shall bring you to the leader you speak of. This item should remain worthy tribute, even if you should only present it to me after that meeting. That's more like it. Wait, that's not right. We still have to deal with that huge hole in the sky, and if we don't, huge hole, you refer to the sign of Pasha then? And you wish to quell this calamity with your mortal coils? Ha ha, presumptuous. It is the duty of us, Perry, to eradicate the sign of Pasha, and the endeavor that I, Soros, shall give it all to accomplish. Well, you haven't done it. Yeah, so... whatever. To quell this calamity, I must follow in the footsteps of the divine bird, Simur, and sacrifice everything that one might call Soros. To stand in my way is not a sin that one as you may bear. Which means, have you not heard of the divine bird, Simur? She is the master Khvarena, who once saved the land from destruction. Legend has it that it was she who split into infinite motes of Khvarena after her sacrifice, thus quelling the catastrophe. I'm sure, but Paimon doesn't think that we'll need you to sacrifice yourself. In any case, this matter is far beyond your capabilities, and your intervention is futile. All you must do is bear silent witness as I transcend. You shall receive remuneration from the guild of yours as long as the calamity is quelled, will you not? So do not forget to extol my virtues and laud my accomplishments. After all, even the greatest heroes shall require mere mortals like you to sing of their deeds. But Lady Soros, hurry up! Alright, follow me. Same. That which lies, not a place. Can my gosh. that little thing talks for so long. Get to the point. We get it. You gotta save this area. Just do it, please.
Our bond is strong.
Hey, what's up, Akita? How you doing? Yeah, we reached 3,000 subs, I think the day before yesterday? This time I took a screenshot of when I hit 3,000 subs exactly, so that was cool. It doesn't say that there's a heist going on. Really? It doesn't say that there's a heist going on. It doesn't say anything? What? Hold up, guys. Let me just fix that. Wait, do you guys see it or no? I'm very confused because some people said that they saw it and some other people said they didn't see it. I put Streamlabs as a moderator. I'm not sure if that works, but put user in timeout, report, replace, go to channel. I have no idea. So it doesn't show? What the heck? Like it's showing for me. It's showing for me, But that's probably because I'm the one that owns it, probably. So hold on, let me go fix that. My bad, guys. Like, I literally, I clicked on, like, hide user from channel by accident. It was just completely by accident, and then just by doing that, it kind of just screwed everything up. So, let me go to YouTube Studio. Where is it? Customization, subtitles, copyright, comments, content, settings, community. Let's see. I think I gotta pull up a different site, which is gonna be super annoying. So let's go to Streamlabs dashboard. Really? Oh, so you can see stuff, but it's kind of weird. Cloud bots. Don't forget to mod Streamlabs. Go to your YouTube setting community and adding as moderator. Copy. And then let's go back over here. Hold on, I'm gonna be removing moderator for a second. And then I'm gonna paste this. Save. Okay, it should work now, I think. I'm not too sure. Let me just go to settings. Community. Okay. Now. Okay. Now I did it. Oh, bless myself. Anyways, it's now... I basically reset it as a moderator. I'm not sure if that changed anything, but we'll see. We'll see what it does. But, let me just minimize that. Hopefully it didn't do anything. Oh, what the heck? I mean, it's saying stuff. Okay, now it's like... Now it looks normal.
Everyone hold hands. Here. Lightning purified.
Yeah, now my cookie should do way more damage than before. What do you mean, Dev? Aren't these just abyss mages and Hurley churros? I think you would so easily defeat the rampaging Dev. Your strength is most radiant. Indeed, consider me impressed. Though there is so quite the gap between you and us, Perry, and the sight of you fighting valiantly reminds me of those humans of legend who once fought alongside us. Eh, that's cool. Cool compliment. You know, considering that they're comparing us to humans of legends, right? They must have been really strong back then. Like, gods were already, you know, well known as to be beings of mass destructions, but humans, that's an interesting thing to know about. You shall have the honor of being my Yasanapati, whatever that means. Paimon doesn't know what that is, but coming from you, it can't be anything good, really. Do you not have such things amongst humans, strategists, scribes, and the like? Those who exist to praise the heroes whose stories they exist in? Neither of the jobs are what you just described. No matter how great the hero, their deeds must be recorded and snubbed by others. If not, the same fate that befell ancient heroes shall befall them also. Man, I'm just not reading things correctly. Though they may have loved violence and conflict, great deeds are still great deeds, and they deserve to be remembered. Sigh, alas, those who love conflict would be consumed by it, and once they had slain each other, they were all lost. And because there was no authors or poets to tell their deeds, once all who had lived in such times were gone, their words forgotten to the last, I would not be like them. My great work shall be shine gloriously, that the world itself will suffer great loss to not know of it. Thus I shall now give you permission to record those deeds. Rejoice and give thanks, for this is not a grace that few receive from us, Perry. This all sounds complicated, but basically you just need someone to tell you how awesome you are, right? Sounds like an alright gig. Couldn't you find a skeptic to help you out there? The skeptics, I admire their spirit, but other than the leader whom you mentioned previously, the rest are not fit for such work. They speak all day of how conflict is the true nature of this world, but they themselves lost all the ability to engage in such. None of them will be able to witness my sacrifice to its end. Whatever the case, it has been decided. Fret not, you shall be free to do as you please once I have sacrificed myself to restore the pure skies. Till then, you shall witness my valiant form. Well, sure, even if Paimon can't see it. You know, this one kind of reminds me of Lillipar. Like, the same thing will probably happen, like with what happened with Lillipar in the previous Desert Quest with, was it Jet? Where are these new? Are these new? Morning Flower, that's new. The heck? Whoa, it does damage, okay.
All eyes on me. The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
Interesting, interesting.
Let's do this.
All right.
No turning back.
As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back. Flash. Now you shall perish.
Yeah, this guy is tough. Like, what the heck?
There is no escape.
What is the point of this turtle?
Into the wind.
Just to mock us? At least we can get ER from him.
Wind strider.
This guy is more impressive than Kazuha.
Illusion shattered.
So I guess that guy is just invincible. Where the freak is my Cookie Shinobu? She is all the way over here.
What they do this time?
You need to burn him, I think, or something. Well, I did use Bennett, and that didn't do anything either. Okay, so he's involved in... Yeah, there are some areas like this I couldn't get to because of this. Here is now dotted with gray crystals. When I last left it, it was not yet so. Gray crystals? You mean crystals that we're seeing everywhere? Paimon's had her eye on them for a while now. What are they? Gray crystals are remnants of the Black Fire's embers, proof that this land has suffered great calamity. The Black Fire. Black Fire. I'm thinking of like... what is that freaking... What was that one ability that not Kakashi, Itachi had, right? Where he used black flames from his shotgun? I forgot what it was. Amaterasu? I think that's what it was called. Indeed, I am sure you have heard the great catastrophe struck long ago where dark fire rose from beneath the earth and scorched the land. The dark fire opened a bottomless hollow in this land, and demons of the dead that crawled through that gap nearly turned this into a lightless realm. Though the gap was blocked by the great tree, the dark fire's filth spread like seeds, and the countless dark and painful memories released by that corruption began to lay down roots and sprout. This persisted till the honored Lord Khvarena, the divine Barasimura, drank the primordial water left behind by our gods before transforming herself into Khvarena of all kinds and scattering across the land. From that day on, the Khvarena has taken the Divine's birthplace in defending this land, and those painful memories that leaked out have been sealed by the Khvarena. What is left are these unambiguous gray crystals. Though they seem no different from any other stone, they may contain objects that are yet to be purified. The gray crystals in the area have increased steadily. I suspect that this must have something to do with the sign of Apasha's dark power. But if we use Khvarena's might, we might get rid of these crystals. If my senses do not deceive me, a wandering Khvarena should be nearby. Let us look around. Destroy the stuff. Okay, how do I destroy it? Do I just hit it? Use the power of Khvarena to destroy gray crystals. Do I have like a gadget or something? Because I got no clue what it wants me to do. Use the power. Okay. So these are like fragments, I'm assuming. They look like Sealies. Go to the training grounds of the Order of Skeptics. Go to over here. Treasure hoarders. Cultivation grounds of the Order of Skeptics lies up ahead. Comment something. So I'm assuming I might need a lot of these flowers, huh?
Everyone hold hands.
Job.
With all my strength. Dissipate. Out of my way. All right, this'll do.
Mayo, if I had a normal survey, I would, but I got depression and so does my son. In other words, it always hurts, so I can't exactly push limits like a normal person can. Yep, everybody has their own limits. Hopefully you get better though. That sounds like that really hurts. I guess the closest thing that I could have to what you're having is probably when I have dairy and my stomach starts to hurt because I'm lactose intolerant. But considering what you're saying, I'm sure it's worse. Hopefully you get better. Go to the Scout's training ground. Okay, all the way up there. I'm avoiding those Dendrocker-like because I'm just gonna collect all of them by watching a video. You can always go to the toilet, back to the room and eat them later. You know, how were they able to sit camp here with treasure hoarders at the base?
I wonder who this gift could be from.
Wait, where the heck is the guy? Oh. Lady Sorors, Khvarena's envoy, you have returned. Though it has taken much work on my part, the analysis of the documents regarding the right of Shinvat will soon be complete. According to my research, we only need to collect all great songs of Khvarena next, and your great work may then be completed. Wait a moment, you two are? Do not fret, they are Arukubox and Paimon, my newly chosen Yasanopati and her companion. They are here to witness my great work. Okay, now Paimon hasn't agreed to that yet. Yasanopati, you say? Though I would not question your most astute judgment, I fear that allowing ignorant outsiders into this land before the right of Shinvat is complete may have untoward effects. Know that the people of academia surely do not desire their rights completion. Speak no further, I have my reasons for doing this. Well then, take that drum from before out, Arukubox and Paimon. You bring the drum out as agreed. A Corbantis drum. A Corbantis, you say? Haha, yes, this is an important catalyst for the ritual needed to forge a connection between ourselves and the party. I have searched for many years for this, and to think it now comes to me, this is indeed a good omen for my future plans. It would be good if the Fates will also be with me when I lead the Order of Skeptics to throw down the Academy and burn their House of Dena, or whatever they call it, to the ground. Wow, what a way to casually paint yourself as a villain. Villain? Huh, the Academia are the true villains here. Have no doubt of that. Oh, I forgot my introductions. I am Nasi Juna, the Order of Skeptics, we who cultivate ourselves here. If you would use the terminology of the Academia, I would be equivalent of a sage. But I doubt those pampered folk would care much for what we at the margins call ourselves. You don't look much like those Academia might ascend. We're just passing a ranger if we did take a commission from them, sure. And so you're one of them after all, but it matters not. Even if the entire course of 30 were to be sent here, my plans cannot be halted. Well, whatever your plans are, we didn't come here to stop them, that's for sure. Also, they would all say those treacherous louds from the Academia, and when my guard is out, you would stab me in the back. Okay. Just like those people in the funny masks who try to skulk about and steal our academic tomes. So they're talking about the Fatuis, I'm assuming, right? They even dare to attack our honored envoy, Khvarena, Lady Soros, and they may met defeat at my hands, each one of them. Oh, him? That's actually impressive. Very impressive. Now, like, that's actually pretty cool, considering he's the one that dealt their end to them. Of course, my Asanapi, it is right that you should sing my praises. Do not look upon us as some miserable few who inhabit the Timur Mountains. We once had such numbers that all the desert north of Mount Damavan would struggle to hold us. It is only because of our harsh environment and the slander and the ostracism by the Academia that we have been reduced to this. If it was not for such sage souls as myself holding things together and the protection of Khvarena, we skeptics would have been reduced to nothing long ago. Sounds like quite the disagreement, yes? Catherine said that you have your differences, but it sure looks like to Paimon, you skeptics really hate the Academia. Say not hate, but rather that we simply cannot coexist. When I was young, I did go there to learn and intend to mend our differences, but they treated me like an outsider. Though they feign politeness by calling us a branch of the Academia, this is not but a means to belittle us. It is said that our predecessors had a clash of ideals with them, and so chose to go into the desert to stand against the darkness themselves. From that day on, we have been holding firm in the war against defilement, defeating our land, and what we had those useless losses have been doing in the meantime. Compared to those pampered pedants, we who combine thought, word, and deed far better deserve honor for our wisdom. Paimon doesn't quite get it. You need only understand that the conflict is true nature of this world. Khvarena and purity, Dari in the true way. It is these struggles for supremacy that have kept this world alive just as surely as the sky does. Those sophists and their fancy, oh my gosh, quit ranting! Just get to the point. Perhaps nothing is truly perfect. I don't need to hear your speech, we just gotta solve this crisis. If we do not extinguish the signs of Apostles soon, things shall grow most perilous indeed. Well, speaking of the sign, like, I don't mind dialogue, guys, as long as the dialogue is relevant to what we're doing. And then this guy is he's just ranting. He's just ranting about the history and the differences that they had in the past, or the differences that they have in the past to now. He's just reiterating what he's saying. So, like, that's the kind of dialogue that I don't like. Like, I get it. You don't like the Academia. That's all I need to know. And the water surface, your explanation is just making things more confusing now. The water's reflection, while an illusion, nonetheless hides the truth within itself, so it is with the sky. It's like a mirage, if you have seen those before. That big hole up there is way spookier than any mirage. Well, it should be, for that celestial sign reflects an otherworldly hellscape. Long ago, Khvarena once built a facility here that connected them to realms beyond. During the great disaster which they said that Dari started, monsters swarmed from that very facility into the nations of the world. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. So finally we're getting useful information. The monsters tore open a great rift that came to be called the Tunigi Hollow, and though they were sealed away with the new vein of the ancient tree, this mysterious sign appeared along with that. What the sign reflects is that which lies beyond the dark rift, and though the monsters cannot enter Tevat through that illusion, it is nonetheless radiates corrupt energies. They say that our very first extinguished that strange sign together with the Puri, but as the power of impurity has strained over time, this ancient symbol has appeared once more. And should we leave it be, who knows? The hollow may truly re-emerge one day, and that ancient war will be reenacted. In truth, it might be interesting to live in such exciting times. What? No, that wouldn't be interesting at all. I mean, I'm actually not opposed to it, but I'm sure nobody wants that to happen, right? It matters not. Simur drank the Amrita left behind by our god, transmutating herself into limitless Khvarena. As the heir to the divine bird, solving the problem is a mission that we, Puri, have. I, Sorish, will surely leave behind a great work enough to be her equal. Of course, Khvarena's envoy and we of the Order Sketch shall surely help you see your duty through. What's with all this talk about sacrifice? Is that really necessary to solve this problem? Well, in truth, I do not know. All documents regarding the sign of Apalsha have been long lost, and the traditions and rites surrounding it have also ceased to be passed down. If it had not been for me constantly looking at the documents were left behind, there might not have been any more left to know that the rite of Shinva existed at all. According to my research, the Puri and the descendants of Simur had and should therefore also have the power to transform into Khvarena to purify the land. And would you not say that a grand sacrifice to save the world on the part of the divine bird's hairs very much suits our order style? What? That's so haphazard. This sacrifice you're talking about, that doesn't sound like a small thing either. Why are we thinking of other ways to solve this issue? I'm sure there's got to be some alternative, right, Arukubox? It's always been like this, hasn't it? I'm very good at my job, after all. Oh, hey, what's up, Lucia? Sorry I didn't say hi to you. I was just reading the dialogue right here. Oh my gosh, go. Yeah, you should sleep. You should sleep. I don't want to be the reason why you're performing bad at your job. But if you want to do it, I mean, I can't stop you. That's all I can say. I already said that you need not to interfere. Simply witnessing my sacrifice shall suffice. It is something worth celebrating that we Puri should sacrifice our lives to purify the earth. Well, you say that, but I would ask that you keep a respectful distance from that which you do not comprehend, outsiders. But since this is the case, well, I was planning to investigate the Tunigi Hala to make preparations for the rite of Shinva anyway. Why don't you come along? I trust you also wish to see the scars left behind by the visitor that once led beyond our world's bounds. When you see it, I believe you shall understand. Well, Paimon is kind of curious. A sound plan. In that case, I shall lead the way. After all, you would find it impossible to freely traverse this land where Khvarena battles against against impurity. My Yasanabati, follow me to then. Watch me complete my mission. Alright, we'll watch. Puri are very mysterious creatures and the bloom guard of her race. Swords can replace your characters to fly and move with swords in flight. Your character will stay in place to await her return. While in flight, swords can ascend or descend and can use a Celerin skill to increase her flight speed. Swords cannot be too far from your character though. A bloom guard should never abandon others after all. Swords can call upon the spatial energies within the items around which mysterious mayflies dance. Press Swords interact skill to allow her to use her power to guide the might of the Khvarena. Hold her interact skill to cause her to stop and continuously channel Khvarena's might. During the sight, you can control your character. Okay. In that case, let me take you to the place where my fated sacrifice shall take place. So, I guess I gotta replace her with Solosh. Replace Lillipar with Solosh. Arca is already the blame. Aye. Go to the Tunigi Hollow. So I just go over here. Is that deep pit the Tunigi Hollow you were talking about earlier? There are super huge crystals all over the place, even bigger than the ones we saw before. They look scarier too. These were once huge trees used to seal and subdue the creatures of the dark depths. The power of defilement has corrupted them, warping them into such forms as you see now. Since the monsters have been sealed, it sure doesn't look like anyone needs to sacrifice themselves again. That is why we must use the power of Khvarena to reopen the way. Hey, wouldn't that just release the monsters again? They took so much effort to seal too. No, I mean that we must open the path to the sign of Pasha. The way to the rift in the earth was sealed long ago. It can never lead to the true darkness again. But that is exactly why that sealed rift does indeed connect to the illusion of the abyss. We need only use the great songs of the Khvarena to stabilize the seal before initiating the rite of Shiva to pass through the darkness and reach the sign. The great songs of Khvarena. They are the mightiest manifestations of the Khvarena scattered throughout the world. We can use the great songs to initiate the rite of Shinvat. After that, we can open a path to the darkness, just as legend holds that the first and the prairie did. That's all well and good, but what will we do once we reach the side of the sign that the sign is on? I do not know what happens after that. I've encountered legends that our first was lifted up to the heavens where he used the divine power to extinguish the sign, but that, I feel, is mere myth. I believe that Khvarena's envoys will have some way, since they can purify the defiling impurities. They must also have some way to extinguish the sign. Does Soros not also say that she wishes to imitate the sacrifice of Simmer? The world is built upon conflict and sacrifice after all. Well, that's what Soros says, sure, but that's way too irresponsible of you. Well, don't fret. Before the necessity of any sacrifice can be ascertained, we must still bring the great songs of Khvarena together. At the moment, we have yet to take even the first step forward. Says the guy who's just talking this whole time. Yep. Tenari ruined my chances at C1 right in. What do you mean? Tenari's a good thing. At least it's Tenari, you know. Tenari is a very good character. But basically, only the prairie who have now been chosen as Bloomart can touch the great songs. But our current envoy, Lady Soros, has yet to attain that right. If that's so, for all that bluster, you really aren't all that, huh, Solish? You dare speak to me like that, pale floater? Well, Pilot isn't a pale floater. Only by attaining the twin horn chaplet may she become the bloom card. It being able to gather the power of the Khvarena, as such, she must first be acknowledged by Lady Durvan, the first prairie. She is a mighty prairie who once fought alongside our ancestors. It is even said that she was the very prairie who fought alongside the ancient heroes to subdue the embers of the abyss. But that elder of ours is utterly unreasonable. She refuses to acknowledge my dearest desire. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about that. Still, even without the twin horn chaplet, my sacrifice will suffice to accomplish this deed. Of course, I do not intend to doubt your desire to sacrifice yourself this way, but if you are unable to perform the rite and pass through the dark hollows, your wish will not be fulfilled nonetheless. However, I do have a suggestion. Lady Soros called you her Yasanati, did she not? Why don't you go with her to the oasis that is where Lady Zervan may be found? Whereas Lady Zervan may yet have changed her mind, should she see that we humans view Lady Solos as a predestined envoy. And why aren't you going? As for me, she would certainly look down on a bookish man like me, considering her many years of experience. If she looked upon me, I doubt she would ever change her mind again. This is the only method we have at present to change our current situation, so please do go with Lady Soros to the sacred place protected by the Khvarena. Aren't you thinking one? Looks like you're the only person coincidentally out of the job. Of course not. There is much I must do. For example, the preparations for the rite of Shinva must still be done. You must also consult the words of the ancient scribes. Here is explaining what you need to do. Regardless, I have the matter of the twin horn chaplet to you. Once everything is complete, let us meet at the campsite upon the Timur Mountains. Oh well, so we have to look at that Perry leader, right? Well, let's hope she isn't as nasty as Soros is. I feel like for these type of quests, there should be like freaking dialogue or something. Like I'd be more fine if there was dialogue, but since there's no dialogue, I have to read it. Go to Roroshkasha Oasis. Wait, is that new ore? Is my body still there? So you can't exactly fly. It's more of her just flying. R2. How'd I lower myself again? Down. Okay. Interesting. So that's how you activate that stuff.
Every little bit counts.
This thing is probably pretty cool. Like, I already seen this, guys, but like seeing this thing is pretty daunting, especially if you have no visions or anything. Like, cause like this is like, that's a sector and winner, right? So even a sector and winner couldn't really do anything in the face of the catastrophe that they faced back then. And that thing is freaking huge. I mean, look at that. Frozen like that. Okay, so where am I going? Down there. Oh, they're talking about it. Could this be one of those Wennet that we've seen before? How did it get trapped here? And so you call these children of ancient dragon the Wennet? Also, the dragons? I did not know that. So it does not have a sinful form. Perhaps it was merely unlucky to have been caught in the crossfire and sealed here. Well, maybe it's a good thing it's been sealed here. If not, it might just pop out of the ground and swallow us all in one go. I'll protect you, Paimon. I don't think you'd be very good to eat, Paimon. Paimon's not sure how to feel about that. You two certainly look like you would get on well. Of course, we're the best of buddies. But it's not also said that even constant companions would fail to notice that the other was spirited away by a sprite. These stories are quite common too, yes? I got no idea what kind of stories those are, but whatever. What are you talking about? Arukubox would never do that. I merely jest. If you are bosom buddies, surely... I didn't expect her to use that term, bosom buddies. Surely some idle jokes will not move you. Shall we move to the Oasis? I don't want to deal with you. Looks like I gotta use her powers again. Oh, it's blocked. Okay. Let's go over here. Think I gotta put it right here, right? I think it works now, right? I think there was an order to this, but I wasn't really paying attention. But there's an order. I'll look at it later. Yep, there was an order. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So this one. This one's first. One, two, three. Oh, that was just a chest. Never mind. Yeah, I'll take it.
It's all yours.
I thought I had to solve something, but nope. That was just a random puzzle that was there. It's just like this energy. The flight energy is oozing out of a huge gap. Looks like there's a tree slumped down there too. The energy coming from the scene seems to be posing. Twine doesn't know who or what that is, but let's go over and have a look. Maybe I should teleport, huh? Nah, I should walk. You know, just walk. Doesn't hurt walking. We're not gonna get that one. Wow, there's a lot of noise coming from this thing. I didn't think there'd be such a huge patch of green on the other end of the mountain. You were just in the desert too, how strange. Impressive, is it not? It is our homeland after all. The homeland of the prairie, so there'll be lots of other people like you here, right? You know what? Paimon's not all that keen on going. Should you not be excited beyond words? And the big tree stump over there looks like it's holding out the stuff oozing out of that big hole. That is the sacred form of the god that granted us very life. It is not just some large stump. That's a god? Well, we've seen other gods, but this is the first time we've seen one looking like that. That is because our god cannot be considered alive. 500 years ago, our great gods gave all to quell the power of the disaster afflicting this place. But she was stained with corruption and could not be reborn in a pure plane. Thus, her divine consciousness continues to wander the mortal one. Our great god left us with the sanctified Amrita, and the Lord of Vendor caused the harvest stone to grow from that, and thus anchoring our god to this realm. The oasis has been nourished by the Amrita, and even the Khvarena that defends this earth, it gains its unending power by the grace of the Amrita. But this god of yours doesn't look too well. She's been trying to hold off against the stuff coming out of that hole this entire time. Her power maintains the seal over the dark hollow. I fear that the emergence of the sign is due to the attraction of that evil power. If it not for the persistence of the defilement surging from the hollow would have infected the entire world, but it is also due to performing this duty that the tree had deteriorated so much. I do not believe that I could ever bear to be reduced to such a state. That is why I must leave the legacy of heroism behind for all to remember before it does happen. Well, never mind that first. Let's go look for the Zervon person, shall we? And we get that chaplet and fix the sky really quick. That might make your god feel all better too. You know what that reminds me of, guys? It reminds me of Avengers. I think it was the first Avengers movie, right? Oh, anyways, it reminds me of the army that was coming from the sky. Not sure if you guys seen Avengers or Marvel movies, but that's what that reminds me of. Look for Zervon. Despite the appearance of the sky, this place looks very serene. I want to just lay in the water. Talk to Zervan. We'll be able to see the other once we hit. You aren't getting nervous, are you, soulish? Impossible, do not second guess me frivolously, pale floater. Oh, that was a boar. Oh, frogs. Yeah, imagine if it was an Adana. Adana. That'd be funny. But from the looks of it, it does not look to be the case. Where is that, Lillipar? No, it's just another one of her kind. Never mind. Zervan. Well, if it isn't such a rare guess. It has been a while, Elder Zervan. Elder, well, if you call me that, then you should follow Prairie Norns and cease consorting with those humans whose hearts are heavy with their ulterior motives. I haven't gone against our Norns, I have only made contact with humanity to find a way to extinguish the sky fire, just as the divine bird did. And is that why you have learned all that claptrap about sacrifice from the humans? We Perry care nothing for such foolishness. Isn't it our duty as Perry to sacrifice ourselves in the battle against the defiling impurity? The way they call it destiny shows only humans rush in blindly. This destiny you speak of is an nebulous thing. I cannot simply be expected to sit and wait for it. And that is precisely the same danger. The chaplet you see contains the highest authority over Khvarena. In giving it to you, I may as well be handing the power of Khvarena over to those untrustworthy humans. Can you just have more faith in me, Elder? You two look like we're being left out here, aren't we? Also, seems that Sol loses the cocky attitude of hers in front of Zervan, huh? Hee. She's probably just fond of the weird roleplay. Perhaps she has other hidden facets into her person. And those skeptics are all too happy to go along with her, huh? Well then, little ones, you came with Soulish, yes? This is not a place that ordinary humans may visit lightly. Let me see. Well, you certainly aren't from the Order of Skeptics. You seem to be Outlanders, in fact. Oh, wow. Outlanders. Well, in matters of courtesy, I suppose you shall introduce yourselves first. I don't ask humans for their names often, you know. Paimon's Paimon, and she's Arukubox. We're the adventurers who shuttle across Teva. I am Soulish's... that's Napati. Her baba. How interesting. She might have had a little misunderstanding somewhere, though, haha. This is the forbidden land of Prairie, the paradise nourished by Amrita, the shrine at which we pay reverence to our great lord, our great god. Only heroes who have forged bonds with Prairie and pilgrims who have come to genuflect before our god may enter. I shall take it that you are a Soulish companion then. It has been several hundred years since humans last visited our Sea of Flowers. That said, aren't there a ton of skeptics living outside the desert? Don't they know how to enter this place? I shall not permit such discourteous folk to enter our hidden realm. In the past, we Prairie did indeed fight alongside their ancestors. We even lived here together. But many years have passed and folly has grown strong amongst them. Even the traditional rites have become utterly forgotten. None living amongst them now can forge a lapa with the Prairie. They should have been the ones to conduct the rite of the tree that suppresses the dark hollow, thus cleansing out the filth that stained it. Yes, the deterioration of the tree cannot be avoided, but if they had not neglected the rite and caused the seal to weaken, this terrifying sign would never have reappeared so soon. The human's suggestion is unreliable. In this fashion, compared to them, you outlanders, blank slates as you are, certainly seem more dependable. I'm not sure if you're actually praising us or not, but we're here too. I would guess that you would hear about the sign in the sky. I doubt that anyone would notice our little nook, if not for this great crisis. Well, we are commissioned to deal with this large hole, yeah? Oh my. So it is as I guess. It seems that even after so long, this short-lived race is as short-sighted as ever. So if it were not that way, you wouldn't even need us, Perry, to act on your behalf. Looks like Perry are just pretty nasty as a whole. Regardless, since humans, heroes have graced our secret garden, it seems that the gears of destiny have begun to turn once more. And you seem to be an interesting human being too. Oh, that takes me back. Once upon a time, I too, blah blah blah. Perhaps you really might equal their great deeds. Well then, as decided, I shall give you a chance. The two of you certainly seem more trustworthy than those blind and foolish skeptics. But shouldn't you put your trust in me instead? Well, as for that, you do not know where Rashu and meteor, right? We'll bring them here. They should still be enjoying their beauty sleep right now. This will serve as proof of your trustworthiness, and I will be able to give the chaplet to you. Well, Pyro knows, so this is the kind of seal that everyone needs to get together to bring, and then we can get the chaplet, right? As such, improvised imagination. The chaplet can be given to you at any time, but to solve the issue of the sign of Apasha, we will need their strength. Shosh alone will not be able to open the path along the dark hall, not even with the chaplet. This perhaps is another example of the rule of 3. Paimon doesn't really know what you're saying, but as long as we can get the chaplet, it's fine. Indeed, Arukubox, Paimon, do help Cholish out, alright? I don't need help. Haha, you're not very honest, Cholish, but since your elder sister said so, I guess you just gotta listen to us. Hey, what's up, Happy? How you doing? Right now I'm just doing your quests over here. I'm not sure how deep I am, but I think I'm about halfway. I don't even know. But hopefully I can get this finished before I reach the 2-hour mark. But speaking of 2-hour mark, guys, I will be ending stream in, what is it? 39 minutes? Yeah, 39 minutes. I'll be ending stream, guys. So if you guys have any last minute stuff to want to do, whether it's gambling or heisting, definitely get that done and over before I end stream, okay? I played for 3 hours straight today. Really? You know, speaking of 3 hours, yesterday after stream, I was playing Stardew Valley with a family member. And I was playing that for 3 hours straight too. It's such a grind game. It's so fun. Hello there, you, the Outlander Offerer they spoke of, the Outlander Offerer. Yes, I have heard of the valiant human who is bounded to Puri. It has been centuries since this land last witnessed something so wondrous. We Puri used to walk with humans, and we would both build our homes in this. Blah 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 blah. Despite the threat of the darkness, its corrosion never once stained the oasis thanks to the protection of the. Blah 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 blah. Though centuries have passed, those years remain in my most cherished memories. Sorry, but who are you? I'm in charge of looking after the Amrita Pool. I have not yet set foot outside this place since Lady Zervan sealed the oasis, the Amrita Pool. The Amrita Pool is where we Peri were granted life. In it flows primordial water left behind by our god. It's all thanks to the Amrita that countless motes of Khvarena have gained power and life. We will turn into plum, a purifying light after exhausting our strength, leaving behind nothing but pure memories. The memories that belong to the Khvarena will return to the Baba through the Amrita Pool. Yeah, these guys are very similar to the Aranada. The Amrita is all that is needed to wash away the deepest sadness and sorrow. With this nourishment, one shall regain their pristine form as the Khvarena's familiar. And the Offerer is the one who will help those familiar with Khvarena return to the Sea of Flowers. But ever since human warriors ceased performing that duty, Pari who have drained their strength while resisting the defilement have not been able to return to the Sea of Flowers. Fortunately, now that we've been visited by a human warrior once again, the scattered plumes of purifying light shall return to this place eventually. The Amrita Pool will set all remembrances so long as an offering is made, and the waters and the tree will bestow blessings upon you. This is also the mercy of the divine. These are just old Adanalas. I'm not even sure what young Adanalas are, because like Adanalas and these guys have a long lifespan, right? I'm just not sure how old they are in comparison. Yeah, the deal with their memory is really similar. Plumes of purifying light can be found scattered across the land defended by Khvarena. Some of them have been attained by special methods. Offer plumes of purifying light to the Amrita Pool to increase its level, granting you the blessing of the waters and trees. Each time you make an offering, Amrita Pool will randomly give different blessings. After 6 offerings have been given, you'll attain rewards from all the blessings. When you attain 30 plumes of purifying light, you will attain a revelation from the Amrita Pool that will mark out the locations of remaining plumes. How many are these? So just find a bunch of them. At least it gives you the location. So wait, am I supposed to just keep on looking for that? Go to the search for me here. We're gonna go over here. Are you sure we're going right away, Solish? Stop making such disgraceful noises. Would I lead you wrong? Pale floater, you could stand to learn from our instrument in her unflinching calm. To be honest, I am somewhat nervous on the inside. It is just a fluorescent purple mist. But don't you find that pretty suspicious already? Paimon can tell how dangerous it is just by looking. The trivial trials, they pale in comparison to the sacrifice I must offer up later. Oh, I misspeak. You, pale floater, are not as bold as my Desnapati, but perhaps one may consider retreating at the slightest sign of danger, a wise choice. Right, that's right. Arukubox is in charge of being brave, while Paimon's in charge of being smart. That's why we make the best of buddies after all. Nice going, buddy. Paimon thinks that was a good rejoinder too. But I did not give you your title for naught. Do you give praise unto my bravery? More pray. Well, Arukubox known Paimon for long, and she's not being your there's nothing wrong with her sparing some time to praise Paimon. Anyway, don't sweat the small stuff. So that you're not really doing anything that especially needs praising right now, are you? My great work is not for the present, but the future. Still, at this very moment, you are being given the privilege to witness where it all begins. Well, if you say so. Speaking of which, we're here to find Mihir, that foolish familiar throne. She must be suffering right now. Wait, is she trapped there? Then we gotta save her. The power of the purple mist beneath us shares a sword within the demons of death. Mihir's task should have been to keep such wicked powers from running rampant upon this earth. Under the sign of Pasha, the powers of the two forces warring here ebb and flow. We probably should be dauntless, willing to fight till we ourselves are torn to shreds, but here, I shouldn't wonder if she searches for some way to protect herself even now, conducting some loathsome struggle. Wait, aren't you allies? Are you really gonna leave a fellow Perry to her fate like that? Cold-hearted little Perry. I can't tell if you're genuinely scolding her or not. It is no difficult matter saving me here. Perhaps I might even call it trivia, but we parry each have our mission, and we also have different ideals. She must have found some position equal in seclusion and defensibility before using a grace gate to seal both the demons and herself in. If she could so freely move, haha, she would be like that Khvarena, begging for aid and prostrating herself before all and sundry to earn pity. Can Khvarena even prostrate themselves? Maybe if they try hard enough? You plebeians miss the point. All the same, the state of this place tells me that she shall not hold out for long by herself. How pitiful. But what a horrible sight to be as here is. Corroded by filth, falling from that spotless, you know, just tell us where she is. So much talking. It looks like my family brought they came from a Japanese store and they got shrimp tempura with Mitsuya cider. Guess I'll have that right now before it gets bad. Oh wow, $8. Dang. Guess I definitely gotta eat it. Not that I wasn't going to, but still. Hold up guys, I'm eating tempura right now, or trying to open the package. That's in to eat it. Yeah, I just put those on auto. Less important you say, well so be it. Mihira's sinful form renders her unable to fulfill her duty, but the foraging, blah blah blah. $4 meters. Oh wow, that's a lot of tempura. GNA. Alright, time to resume. I haven't finished the template, but I had half of it. Alright, what does it want me to do? It wants me to use this guy. Oh, that? Okay. Alright, can I get this too? How far can I go? Wait, ejectors failed? What? Alright, so do I have to be in the middle of everything? Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Or do I have to use Animo? Because I seen this missing commissions. We can use her. Yelan, Kaza, and Kuki Shinobu.
It's time to pull the trigger.
Nope, we have to use we gotta get rid of it using this thing. So do I just hit it or what? Collect the Neroda fruits with the Solush and throw them to cleanse the fiber. Oh, so that thing? Is it this stuff? Yep, that's the Neroda fruit. And then we bomb it. Interesting gameplay. Bro, with Mr. Gone now, we can keep heading towards right now. You need to use the pet, but not on the miss. And now you need to pick up the fruits to shoot. Okay. Well, I think I figured it out before reading. I saw your message a little bit too late, but looks like I was able to figure it out. Cool, cool, cool. Where do I go next? So I'm assuming that's a seal that they're trapped in. Yeah, I might have to split up this stream into like multiple streams. Yeah, there's 26 minutes left, guys. Just letting you guys know. Let me part this violent thing. See, that thing over there, right? And where is the fruit? It's over here. Okay, there it is. Wait, what? If those thorns lights, and she should be hiding behind the great gate, gasping radically. Then let's go find her. All we need to do is follow the Khvarena.
Time to go.
Easy peasy. Let's talk. Let us proceed. We here should be just ahead. Why does it feel like so that it's kind of unhappy? So I can go back to using my previous team.
There's still a long...
Oh wow, almost dropped that. Hold up guys, I'm eating my tempura. Okay, so I gotta do something again. Definitely has to do with that probably, right? Oh, we reached her. Never mind. Wait, this is Mihira. Is she stuck? She seems like the purple mist has already made it out of the way. What we do know to us, can we just do what we did earlier? You know, give up some of your power and thorns for her? Of course, I shall say her. After all, she does seem very piteous, infested with corruption and helpless as she is. This isn't the best time to throw a shade on her. Okay, we gotta save her in quick. You have not heard her repent. I shall bear her refutation of her. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, are you serious? We don't have time for that kind of time. I thought you were just speaking in anger. Lovely invincible lady, sir, shall ye not hear my counsel? You sure that's gonna work? Oh, then if you too say so, my does not see. After all, fulfilling your wishes once in a while is indeed within the purview of one as exalted as I. And seriously, Pama wishes you to listen to her too. Have you seen that Adanala tongue twister? I think I have. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I remember it though, because it's probably pretty long, right? I think we do this right.
Exterminate! Stand with me!
Talk to Mimir. Where the frick are they? Lost sight of where they were at. We're like over here, I think. Yep. Awesome, are you alright, Mihir? Well, I suppose she is alive, but barely covered in sin and weakened to the extent that she may only defend herself. All thanks to you, great lady Slush. Slush, who took humans for companions, Slush, who lost her ways. It sounds like there's some secret meaning behind her words. Do not get near her, at least not the defilement of innocence from her touches you. It seems that she has not only forgotten her heart of gravity, but also lost much of her intellect, or she would not use such baseless words to reproach me. Thank you, Slush. If not for you and your companions, I would have needed much time to gather my strength. And even then, I am unsure if I could have stood against the rising filth on my own. Sign of the Palsha could be seen all too clearly, even from the bottom of the valley, but thorns can only crawl on the ground, never to reach the sky, not even the reflection of the skies on the earth. Of course, after all, I am the one who is destined to make sacrifice and extinguish the sign. And I must add that Arukubox is no companion of mine, nor is Paimon. She is Yaznapti, a willing instrument recording my great work. Solish's number 1 Yaznapti, that's me. Paimon wants to be number 1 too. Wait, why would Paimon want to fight to be Solish's willingly instrument anyway? And just saving Mihir isn't enough to complete what Zervan asked us to do, right? I see, so you have something to request of me, Solish? What have your senses gnarled into tumbleweed during your imprisonment and departed the Chimera Mountains into the nameless dunes? It is by my magnanimity in not remembering the past slights that my Yaznapti has been giving leave. You know, I hate these words. I cannot pronounce them. Your sinful form, stained with defilements, should never otherwise have appeared within those stanzas. You should thank me, Mihir, if it was not for our elder, whatever. We do this to attain the twin horn chaplet. For that reason, you must return with me to the Vorukshakasha oasis. Speaking of which, Solish, you kept talking about stained with defilement, this and sinful form. That, what do you mean? It is the duty of us familiars of the thorn to prevent defilement from spreading across the earth and guard against its corrosion, but when we battle against the demons of death, injury is nigh unavoidable. And if you had been shattered in battle with them, that might have been worth the song, but sane as you are, you can hardly be counted as one of us. If it were not for my coming to your rescue, you would likely have continued some pathetic struggle here till the world forgot you and you utterly faded away. Those are the words of the humans who has prevented you, Solish. He is no ordinary human, he is blah blah blah. Oh, so that's how it is. Sounds like a matter of the wounded pride. That's right, calling someone sinful because of that here, you poor thing. To do one's duty is not pitiable act, nor is it struggling to perform that duty for a while longer shameful. But never mind the matter of our elder. I have not fallen so low as to require your judgment. Rather, it is you who should thank me for rescuing you. Oh, come on, should I stop yelling at an injured person? Well, Mihir was wounded in combat, so that counts, right? That's alright, she'll just will understand, or she will never attain the twin horn chaplet from Zervan. But as she says, my sinful form is unacceptable in the eyes of the other party. I cannot return to Vorukshakasha oasis in this state. Merely perform a cleansing pilgrimage and it will be well. A cleansing pilgrimage, will that take a long time? Will it be dangerous? You need not be concerned as to the details of Mihir's deeds. After all, there shall be little room for her in the praises that shall be sung of me. She knows this road well, but in her weak and helpless state, were she to be attacked along the way, I doubt there will be anything left of her. What Paimon's hearing is that she will be fine as long as we escort her. Don't worry, we're very experienced at this sort of thing. If you just lent a little power to the thorn, you could have done that even without our help, right? This is my duty, not hers. But shouldn't you help each other out at times like this? Each party have their own mission, just like how this cleansing pilgrimage is. We must undertake those tasks, missions, and duties. We all have something that they belong to. We cannot allow others to take over completely. Even the Adanala are more reasonable than these guys.
I see everything. Positions. Our bond is strong.
Oh my gosh, 30,000 damage with all those thunder cores. Yeah, those Dendo cores I'm spawning, guys. I'm doing 30,000 damage in Hyper Room. That is crazy. I wonder if you can... I don't think it does crits, huh? This is the Great Gate. We captured along the other path as well. Means that I ultimately failed to reserve... What do we gotta do? Over here. Talk to me here. We're finally out of here. We can already see the harvest shovel. I don't even know. We can also see the sign of Pasha. We won't be able to relax until we manage to fix this crisis above us. That's true, but let's prioritize escorting me here on her cleansing pilgrimage so she can regain her spotless form and return to her companion's side. But isn't it awful that she's been fighting all this time, but now she's injured, she can't even go back? One who clings to life and self-protection despite being filled with just filth is unworthy as Napi's chronicle. What are you saying, Slurs? Mihir's been fighting all by herself to fulfill her mission all this time. She's been very brave. We should remember what she's done and praise her for it. Only humans require such things as courage. We Perry have no need for it. Sora speaks the truth. We Perry have known our purpose since birth, and we only live to serve that purpose. We do not require remembrance. Perhaps being forgotten might even be for the best. Yeah, but it's kind of weird because like Solish opinion about that is very different, but I guess because she views her deeds as something greater. I don't know. If the day comes when none mention us again, then surely the entire earth must have been purged of all calamity. That is an interesting thought or perspective. There will be no more sacrifices to be sung of, for there will be no more sufferings to be remembered. I believe that shall be a wonderful day. That day is yet distant, not before I make the sacrifice that shall extinguish the sign of the Pasha at least. Let us not waste daylight here. We should complete the cleansing pilgrimage as soon as possible. We should not allow the preamble to delay us, so I am the protagonist of this time, I alone. Thank you for walking this difficult path with me. I believe that the road shall be far smoother ahead. Would you like to continue on together? Let's meet again later. Let's go together. That is also fine by me. Silently escort me here back to the Oasis. Okay, so this is the second sister. Or whatever. We just need to find the third. We're back. Guess your cleansing pilgrimage is done, huh, Mihir? And that means your defilement issues have been solved, right? I have indeed completed the cleansing pilgrimage, but it couldn't have been done without your aid. The wind and waters here are good and wondrous energy cycle here. For now, there is no need to worry about the defilement. Yeah, this place sure is better than the Valley of Full Purple Mist. It definitely got that soul purifying feeling to it. Purifying indeed. Yeah, that was easier than Paimon thought. Now that Mihir is clear of this defilement, other Perry aren't gonna reject her anymore, right? You can finally take a rest after all that trouble you went through, Mihir. And Sorish is now closer to attaining the chaplet as well. That's right, everyone wins. A fitting end for Mihir, perhaps, but not for me. My ending will not be something so ordinary or peaceful, or as insignificant as you are, Pale Floater. Paimon isn't insignificant. Well, not that Paimon's very heavy or anything either. My end shall be glorious, radiant like that of the divine Brosimir. I shall split into infinite motes of Khvarena, cleansing the world of its impurity. That which Mihir has done cannot be compared to what I shall yet accomplish. Yet there is only one Samir, and there is only one Solish. There's no need to imitate others. Maya is nothing. It is clear that you do not understand Samir's greatness, nor do you rate the tragic vow and resolve of Asperi as you should. You speak but empty words, born of your witnesses. My mind is made up, my heart set, I would not be moved. Damn, gotta go now. Bye bye. Yeah, thank you for coming by, Hermione. Have a great day, and thank you for stopping by the stream. Well, the way the things are looking right now, I mean, here's the one with deeds to her name, because Sora's work is not yet completed. Oh yeah, just letting you guys know that I will be ending stream in like 11 minutes, so if you guys have any last minute things to do, definitely get that done and over with before I end the stream. Paimon kind of gets it now, so there's word that if we praise me here, we won't do the same for her afterwards, so she wants to do something even greater. Oh come on, isn't she just afraid that Mihir will steal her Yaznapti? Yaznapati? She doesn't need to worry about that. We're born flatterers, aren't we, Arukubox? That kind of thing. Let's put 4 lines of praise for Solish and the High or whatever else she's always going on about, and 2 for me here. That way everyone wins. Hee hee. Da 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 da. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Cool, cool, cool. And it looks like we gotta go over here. Go to the hills of Barcelona to search for Ranshu. Luckily, we have a teleport over here. Hold on, I'm gonna finish my my temple though. Hermione's sending one or Rosario.
What it really comes down to
Are you
is
guys
whether
talking about
are
something?
willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
Okay, I finally got done with that temple though. Cool, cool, cool. The leaves for this tree is kind of interesting. It looks like feathers. More so than leaves. Or maybe like a coral under the sea. I don't know. Looks like we see a familiar face over here. Best last 11 minutes stream, just a guy enjoying his tempura. Yep. I'm so full now. I already had a lot of stuff this morning. Feel like after the tempura, I think I won't be able to eat anything else for the rest of the day. What are you doing here? Ordered envoy Khvarena and you two are, yes, Natati and her companion, I suppose. Just call us Arukubox and Pylon. Since I have been given such permission, then allow me to call you by those names. Do you two remember what I mentioned earlier? About how we skeptics have always been searching for the quarry drums? It was about being important items for some ritual or something, yeah? Well, while I can see that the proper terms were not remembered, that is the essence of the matter, yes? The two of you have been acknowledged by Khvarena's envoy, and yet you know little of our glorious history. I fear that you may be led astray by heresies and heterodoxies from the forest. Allow me then to explain the true history of the Barcelona. Storytime is a joy. I'll be honest, I'm not so concerned with this. Yeah, the sub with Nasa Juno says is even harder to understand, and the sub Solish talks about Paimon doesn't even catch any of it the first time. In that case, say it more often until even one such as Paimon can remember every last word. No! In that case, let's just hear it once, shall we? If Oliver has to get married, it'll be fine as long as she remembers. Long ago, our predecessors worked Oh my god, Spark. It's so familiar. Had a preference in music, so we crafted chord drums for during the ceremony where our bonds with Prairie were made official. 5 drums had to be gathered. 5 drums. Though the chord drums are long lots, the drum scores have withstood the corrosion of sandstorms. As you can see, they have been almost perfectly preserved. Where shall Neri describe the true magnificence of the occasion when the chord drum sounded, all things reverberated in unison. It felt as if their sound could freely traverse space and time. Those who witnessed it were all shaken to the core, even the elements themselves were stirred. Sounds like a very lively time. Getting ahead of just thinking about it. Sorry, it is a shame that we skeptics failed to pass on our legacy, resulting in the loss of all the Cory drums, and however loudly we cried out, the Parsons familiar would never again utter a word in response. Parsons familiar, is this the Rashu Soros mentioned before? Is that who you're talking about? But why wouldn't she respond to the order of the skeptics call? The Perry and the Order of Skeptics both value tradition and ceremony, so there is a routine to our actions. They talk about tradition, but they lost their drums. This is hardly a peaceful land. That such thing would happen is a little surprise. Okay, seems like getting Lashley back to the Oasis with us won't be easy. That is so, we will need to collect all the Cory drums and play them according to the score. Thankfully, I have never once given up searching for the lost drums. I have been gathering the relevant clues even before your arrival. As one might expected of you, Lord Nasuria, there's no need to flatter me. After all, if Ayadeva had not, my apologies, effort to an elder amongst the Order of Skeptics who left the Sumida City for his work on his light novels. Light novels. The dreaded things, this heavy responsibility would not have fallen to me otherwise. He became a light novelist. He rambled on how about war against the EI publishing editor and opponents and genius invocation CGG should still be considered a war. But if you ask me, he's just turning into a ridiculous old geezer. Who is this guy? This guy sounds like a fun person to be friends with. Maybe not a fun person to work with, but to be friends with. For sure. But he's still an elder who knows more about the heritage than I do, so I have to ask him for information regardless of any disagreements we might have had. He's reluctant to answer any questions that don't have to do with light novels and card games, though it took me 3 whole questions to receive a single reply. Anyway, it took me a great deal of effort just to gather clues about the Cory drums. Yeah, new clues, but Nasajuna, if you had the clues all along, why didn't you go look for the lost Cory drums yourself? That's an easy one to answer, Arukubox. It seems like you're not in possession of a vision. That's right, I'm not. And yet you're capable of bending the elements to your will. What an invaluable gift. Unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with such a gift, so it is good that you're here. I mean, we could have saved quite a lot of trouble for Lady Solis with your help otherwise. I would have to make other arrangements, haha, but just as I said before, it seems that even fate is on my side. Lady Solis and you two, please come with me. Hidden treasures may be found closer than we think. Did you do the Lila hangout event? No, I have not. As like, if you look at my for hangout events, right? I think I have to do them on my own time because people get bored when I play them. I want to play them, but playing them on stream seems to be boring to other people. So I'll be playing this on my own time. But as you can tell, the only one I have done is probably Barbara's and Bennett, and they're both not even complete, so definitely have a lot to work on. Kirara. Did you know? I see. I mean, the voice is because it's strange to hear a new voice of Tignari. Oh, did they finally release? Did they finally change the voice for Tonari? I didn't notice it at all, to be honest. That's strange. There's no path here at all. Seems like you're not all that good of a guy, Nasajuna. There are signs of rockfall. You're Zoda indeed. Honored envoy, I am inclined to think that monster activity caused the rockfalls to collapse and block this. Well, let us call it a path. But you may leave this to me, everyone. This problem only required a little spark to solve. Oh yes, for safety concerns, please stand back. Oh, he has dynamite or something? What is it? Sajuna cleans the stone crevice before putting a small powder inside. He fills the gap back up, retreats to a safe distance, and lights a fuse. The large rock blocking the way splinters into small pieces. And when the dust finally clears, a gray gate appears in its wake. Well, that's it for those stone blocking the way. Wait, why is there still a gate in the way? There's another gate to go through, huh? Doesn't seem quite sturdy. We used to be able to pass through. As for breaking the seal on this great gate, we will need your help, you two. Well, I guess that falls to us, huh? Oh, what the heck?
Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands.
Propagate! Stand with me. I'll settle this.
I see everything.
Okay, so this one wants me to use Dendro for something. I don't really know. Did I just hit it? Hmm. Oh, there's that. There it is. The freak. I did every hangout, but not. I see. The only hangout I did was in Guanslow. I did every hangout, but not Venice. Did not end. Did not end. No. Is that Noel and Lila and Falza? I'm too lazy to do. Oh, Noel. So can't spell names. Wow, they're over. Wow, we are over 2 hours. I only do story quests. I did all story quests. You need those green ores. Oh yeah, I kind of figured that out. So I have no more money quests to get Primal off. Same. But yeah, you're right. We're over 2 hours. So, guys, that'll be the end of my stream. And see you guys either in Discord or when I stream tomorrow, I think. If I don't stream, I'll let you guys know. But I'll definitely be streaming, probably. I think I will be streaming, right? Anyways, thank you guys for watching my stream, and see you guys